Top story tonight. The trial in the death of Ahmaud Arbery now officially underway. Both the state and all three defense attorneys gave their opening statements today. We have live team coverage tonight from the Glynn County Courthouse. And our coverage starts tonight with On Your Side's Keitha Nelson. Keitha?
Jeannie, today we got to hear opening statements from the state and the defense attorneys for Travis and Gregory McMichael, but we did not hear from William Bryan's attorney, Kevin Gaw. He instead did something that was quite interesting. He is going to present his opening statement after the state closes their case. Now, folks, it has been an emotional day in court. We saw Wanda Cooper Jones gasp at a point when it was ascribed by the prosecution words that were said about her son by the McMichaels. Also, we saw Marcus Arbery Sr., Ahmaud Arbery's father, get up and walk out of the courtroom right before the video was played of his son losing his life. A lot going on inside of the courtroom today, and for more on that, we want to get right out to On Your Side's Kaylee Tracy. She right now is on the other side of the Glynn County Courthouse behind where I am. Where she is where we normally see demonstrators gather. Right now the weather is not cooperating, so there aren't a lot of people out there, but still she's going to take us inside of the courtroom today. Kaylee.
Keitha, as you mentioned, an emotional day in court as that video played several times during opening statements this morning. We saw Marcus Arbery Sr., as you said, leave the courtroom. Wanda Cooper Jones, of course, Arbery's mother, she stayed, but she was seen crying, weeping, and people handed tissues to her, we're told by the pool reporters inside. The lead prosecutor told the jury this morning the defendants each made what she called driveway decisions based on assumptions, not fact, about Arbery, resulting in his death. She said they didn't know if he did anything wrong. Instead, they assumed the worst. There had been a string of property crimes in that neighborhood prior to the day of his death. The state repeated a line the judge had said throughout jury selection: don't assume the worst in someone's intentions. Meanwhile, Travis McMichael's attorneys told jurors he was acting in self-defense as Arbery tried to approach Travis, and he said at the point that it was either Travis's life or Arbery's.
A very wise person once said, don't assume the worst of another person's intentions until you actually know what's going on with them. Don't assume the worst with what they intend to do.
And it's tragic. It's tragic that Ahmaud Arbery lost his life. But at that point, Travis McMichael is acting in self-defense. He did not want to encounter Ahmaud Arbery physically.
Now, Gregory McMichael's attorney also gave their opening statements today, and they said that they maintained that their client knew Arbery was the person, they say the man that they thought trespassed onto their neighbor's property several times. Now, coming up tonight at 6, we'll tell you what about witnesses who were called to the stand, who are in there right now actually testifying on the stand inside the courthouse. We'll also talk about a motion filed by one of the attorneys for a mistrial. That's tonight at 6. For now, reporting live, Kaylee Tracy, First Coast News, On Your Side.